So there are no written rules at all. It's all about just what we find fun and what works for us. And there's no pressure at all, because the main thing is that I find him to be the funniest person in the entire world. When we met,
it's mutual.
Of course it is.
I find myself hilarious.
See what I mean? But when we met at uni, we saw each other in shows. He was in one play. That was terrible, but he was the funniest, best bit in it. There were people literally walking out of the door, ready to sack off everything, and then he was just sort of improving, ad-libbing for about 20 minutes, and then people turned away from the door and went back to their seats. And then Doug saw me in a show the week after.
I went to see it twice,
and
because of him.
This is what we do.
This is fate. Yeah.
We have to constantly be each other's cheerleaders because there's no one else.
We're quite good at it, though. We will. Half of our meetings are amping each other up.
It's all very exciting, but I'm trying to figure out what is the first step then. Okay, so
I think it's 10 years of trying to do stuff together and really getting to know each other. I think it's something you can't necessarily sort of artificially create very quickly. And I think one of the great things we've got is we've got each other. Mm-hmm. Best thing, it's always the thing. But we have, over time, just built a very small group of people who we love working with and who are similarly on our wavelengths and who we can trust in that same way. So while it's always starting with Charlie and me, like Charlie mentioned, our cinematographer George, we've done a few projects with him already, and we know that he's someone that is going to get it, and we're not going to have to spend 2 hours explaining our ideas to him. Same with our producer Dylan. So it's been sort of slowly, through experience, building those people until you can make a film with them.
Okay, so maybe it's building trust through experience, maybe?
Definitely, and also through like trauma, because we have been at the Edinburgh Fringe and done shows to like 2 people in the audience, my mum and someone from a theatre, and they just started chatting for the entire show, and then they exchanged emails because they had the same interests, and my mum and this person from a theatre were networking as we were trying to do a show to an otherwise empty auditorium. And I think experiences like that really bring you together.
Well, you bring people together. You see, your mom found a new friend. That's brilliant.
That's she definitely did find a friend, and I found 2 more enemies that day. But I think, like, for any sort of advice for looking for collaboration, it really doesn't matter their sort of technical skill to begin with, or qualifications or background. If you really, really love that, spending time with that person, you love the same films, you've got exactly the same stupid sense of humour, you just, as soon as you have an idea, you race to tell that person, because it's more exciting to share it rather than keep it within you. And then you start, just generating something, a script or an idea or whatever. That's a great person. And all the technical experience will come through failing and through time, but it's really important to find someone you can have a long-lasting friendship, because it's a long career. There will be many pitfalls and mistakes. It is so reassuring to have someone that you do really love alongside you, just as a friend. So,
beautiful.
But it is true.
Starts with friendship.
Don't worry out there if you're like, I need to work with, a top-level producer, or I need a writer who's part of this group or who's got these accolades. Don't worry about that. You might be in a bar or a pub or a 5-a-side football match or something, and then you just find someone that you got similar interests, and that's more important than anything else you need to worry about.
Genuinely, when it's 3 a.m. and you're out in the woods, everyone's freezing, everyone's hungry, everyone's tired, you're going to care less about someone's technical experience and more about they're a good person to hang out with, and they're not going to freak out, and you're all going to get on and still be friends at the end of it. We've got I won't name any names, but a guy we've been working with,
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
Mentor of ours, who's given some very good advice. I mean, when we finished, he just said, "It's amazing. You guys have made a feature film, and you're still talking to each other. That's a huge achievement." It's like,
I think that's great. That's great. What you just described is actually, look for somebody you gel with. Mm-hmm. Look for somebody who is good for you, basically, and then everything else will fall in place. I think that's good.